Checking the chat. Check. La 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 la. We're live. La 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 la. Oh, good morning. Check. Good morning. Checking, making sure my mind is in check before I open my trap and say something stupid that I don't want to say. But we're live. We're live. Be careful what you say because we're live and everybody can hear it. It's getting rough in America. The students are acting up. That's right. At Columbia University, they had to pack it up. And the NYPD wins again. Yeah. Good morning, everybody. Hey, welcome to the program. Welcome. We're live. Right here on YouTube. How you doing? Mark's Conte reporting. On and on with the whole uprising of our youth in America. The youth are waking up in masses, and this time they're always pissed off, but this time they're pissed off about politics, a very specific area of politics known as war and anti-war, the American policy of war abroad. Which basically means if we like you a little more than the other guy, we'll give you $60 billion to kill the other guy. That's American policy. Whoever we support gets the money and the backing to eviscerate their neighbor, and that's what the young people in America and abroad, arguably from Muslim, Arab backgrounds, maybe Palestinian backgrounds, but not really. It's now the rallies, the protests, the anti-war protests of the time right now have now infiltrated not only just Muslim population, but everybody today is Muslim. Hold on a second. I got to shut the window. The fucking barking dogs, man. Barking dogs. I'm doing a show here and the dog is barking. So America is waking up. The young people are waking up to this incredible realization that everything that they do in this country, whether they work for Google or they purchase something from Amazon or whoever else, right? Or some other technology company, buying NVIDIA stock, whatever you do in America, has a funny way of causing bombs to fall on other people's heads. There is a connection there, and I think the kids are seeing it. It's not just kids, but mass uprising of anti-war in America. People are saying, "Stop the violence, stop the killing." And on the other side of that, on the other hand, there's a argument being made that everything that Palestine and Gaza got, they absolutely, unequivocally deserved because of their alliance with their leadership, Hamas, who betrayed them and went out and killed Israelis and killed Israelis in the name of Palestine. And therefore, we're going to now step in and use every military tool at our disposal and kill them. Right? That's what's happening right now in the world. And that ain't no exaggeration either. This fucking shit is happening, right? So we'll look at what's happening. Columbia University over there in New York City got shut down. the protests did. The university's working fine. But it was at the university's discretion as to when, if and when, the police would be allowed to come in and shut down the campus and or kick out the hooligans that are speaking this unholy truth about what's happening in Gaza and in Israel. So the NYPD, if you thought that the NYPD was soft and weren't able to handle a bunch of kids sleeping in tents on a campus, if you didn't think that they can get rid of them, well, you were wrong. They were waiting for permission to do it, and you'll see the videos of the students being dragged and cuffed and pushed and bullied off the campus, right? And a lot of them were suspended. A lot of them will have now lasting scars on their record. Oh, you were arrested for disorderly conduct, therefore you can't work here because you're disorderly. There'll be some sort of consequence to speaking out. Not right away, but down the road. Then you'll have what will happen is if you're a documented Palestinian protester, no Jew in their right fucking mind is going to hire you, right? So and hence my deep interest in racism and deep interest in how these cases usually play out in terms of one kind of human hating the other. In this case, we have Jews hating Palestinians, Palestinians hating Jews. There's a million reasons why they hate each other. They'll just ask them and they'll tell you the Palestinians are fucking animals and terrorists and they support Hamas and fucking they wear terror bombs and blow up buildings. Right? And then on the other side, you'll hear a different story. Israel taking property away from Palestine. People that have been there for 4,000 years losing their homes. Palestinian Jews from New York just walking in, telling people you can't live here anymore, stealing property, and ultimately killing the people there, going in with enormous, overwhelming military might, blowing up buildings, filling the ground in Gaza with salt water, allegedly because there was some sort of terror tunnels under hospitals. Those stories have since faded away, but the fact is that Israel got away with flooding, hundreds of gallons of seawater into the city proper to flood out any terrorists that might have been in the ground. So all of this is going on right now, and you can pick and choose whose side you on. That isn't the point. I think that. What's happening in America is different than what's happening in Israel. What's happening in the United States at college campuses is a reaction to what's happening in Israel. And the reaction that you're seeing in America is legal and justified and highly sought after. It's called free speech. It's called go to college campuses and protest. And when people stop listening in high places, they stop listening because they're so corrupt by the money. Right? The only hope is to shut down the campuses across America and make them look at it. Right? Force their hand to say, oh my God, maybe they're right. Maybe we are fucking murderers, right? Maybe, just maybe. Right? So that's what we're going to look at today. My name is Marcus Conte here in the northeast of Pennsylvania, where the temperature is beautiful, 65 and sunny. Oh my God, what a beautiful time to be alive. Spring has sprung, and I hope wherever you are, you're doing the same. Spring seeds, right? Now's the seedlings. Drop your seedlings in the ground and watch them grow. Good morning, everybody in the chat. Guys, Philly Camden in the house. David Brown, Weevil Girl on the wrenches here. Weevil Girl, good morning, Weevil Girl. David Brown, I said your name twice. William R. Hall, the great artist from Syracuse, says Christianity and Islam are both based on Judaism. Yeah, that's true. You know what's also true? well, Christianity is based on Judaism. I think Islam claims to be before that, like 5,000 years or something. I don't know, but I hear you. What's fascinating too is that Islam doesn't really believe in a god, right? That's why they're often called heathens or godless, because they don't have a guy, right? It's some mystical, magical, unexplainable, unspeakable name of God. Whereas the Jews, the Christians have one. They call it Jesus. The Jews, I don't know, Abraham or fucking, I don't know who that God is. The Jew is the fucking, Uncle Sam, the dollar. That's who Jews worship. They worship the dollar. It's like God to them. Godly. This is my thumbnail today. Police taking action, corralling fucking young kids like cattle, right? Corralling them. They got their bats out. They got their helmets on. They've got hundreds of cops with helmets and vests and guns and bats and sticks and anything at their disposal to fucking crush these kids and get them out of there. They need 400 cops to take care of a bunch of unarmed children. And they're crawling through the window. You see them, they got this makeshift ladder. They park the truck there and it lets the whole fucking team in the second floor. They don't even need the steps anymore. The police brought their own flight of steps going on. So that's my thumbnail today. And so my name is Marcus Conte. Good morning, everybody. We're going to learn all about what's happening on the campuses of Columbia University. If you're just tuning into this incredible event, go back and watch some of the videos, man. I've been talking about it for a fucking month. Morning report. That's what we are right here. Educational and philosophical. Please, please, please don't misconstrue this as news. This is just one guy making a video about something. Because that's really all I'm doing. I'm just making a video. I'm exercising my free right and free speech to make a goddamn video about anything I please. And that's what this is all about, right? And, international reporting. So every morning at 9 a.m., Monday through Thursday, right here in the United States, Eastern Standard Time. You can watch the reruns on most platforms, Rumble, Odyssey, BitChute, Facebook, Twitter, Getter, Truth Social, wherever else you are. And let's see what else we got. So let's start here. Dozens arrested as NYPD cops dramatically storm Columbia campus to clear out anti-Israel mob. Oh my. That sounds heavy, man. Let's watch. See how many commercials we have to watch the video. Come on, man. Oh, man. It's not giving it to me. We might have to watch some commercials to just get to the fucking video. That's okay. I'll just talk while we're doing it. New York Post wants you to all right, let's look at the advertisement. Real View Maps. I like maps. Real View. I guess they're competing with Google. I don't know.
And now, Real View Maps feature heat, wind, and air.
Oh boy, I'm so happy that we found out about that today. Can I see the video, please? Can I see the video that I clicked on to watch, please? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, there it is. All right, so there we go. Hey, yep. Viva, Viva Palestina. I don't know what they're doing.
Keep going. Come on.
Lots of people handcuffed. Here we go. United will never be defeated. It's the same chants as the George Floyd thing. It's the same rally. It's just a different focus, right? Kids are pissed off, and here they go again. It's the same thing, right? This is going to escalate into looting and breaking. The troublemakers are now entering. They now have permission to break things, right? They're being given all of the innocent and peaceful protests are now officially over. Now the NYPD has officially brought violence into the scenario. And police state. No, you will do what we tell you, students. You are not allowed to occupy the school that you pay $100,000 to be at. You cannot sleep on the lawn. You must pay $50,000 and sleep in the dorm. Right? Student activities here.
3 more have just come in.
La 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 la. Peace. Peace. They want peace. They want peace. They're all women too. They arrested a bunch of teenage girls. A bunch of perverts, the cops. Hey, come here, let me I gotta search this teenage girl for bombs. Let me get my fucking hand under her dress and see if I think I see a bomb under her dress. That's NYPD. I think I see a bomb under the young girl's dress. Let me get some of that. So you see the cop's hand. The cop has his hand on the girl's privates to find the bomb. It's bomb search. You got to go to the pen. They're telling him, you're going to jail. Go to jail.
Keep moving. The press plan is over there. Keep moving. The press plan is over there. This area is frozen.
The press pad. All right, the police are being proper. They're being polite too. Usually, if you press, they usually just fucking beat you up like everybody else. But this time they're saying, go over there.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Keep moving. Keep moving. All right, so the New York Post is covering. Let's look at the images. A lot of images coming out. Let's up. Let's see. We're at 100. What street are we on? On 100 and I can't see that number right there. 100 and some West 100 and something street. They're up there by. They're up there by Columbia University. I think it's 156. That's way too high. 116, excuse me. 116th Street. And if you go, you're looking downtown, I believe. And there's not much. A lot of cops. Everybody, look at the overtime. Overtime, police coming out 9 p.m. They're going to work from 9 p.m. all night, booking teenage girls for sleeping outside in a tent. And breaking a couple of windows and stuff at the campus that they pay all that money for. Let's listen to this guy. Let's go.
If you're
These
shopping,
fuckers got to... All right, so Marcus Conte reporting on the epidemic of how advertisements are now pushed on people. You will pay us, or to watch this video, you will force you to watch this crap. Force you to watch the same commercial that you just saw 10 minutes ago again before you watch your video. We're going to get to the good stuff in a second. Welcome everyone.
Individuals left inside the school that don't belong there.
Wait.
Individuals left inside the school that don't belong there. Okay?
Wait.
There are no individuals left inside the school that don't belong there. Okay?
Got it.
Hamilton Hall is now secure. And the quad area is free of all people. The only thing that's left there are the tents and their property. And that will all be removed by...
So this guy's no jerk-off. This is the Assistant Commissioner NYPD. Again, as I've always said on this program, NYPD is not stupid. They don't put idiots out in front of the camera to speak. If you're out there and your mouth is moving, you're a cop and you're talking to press, you're somebody. Or the next day you're fired. All right, so this is somebody from NYPD speaking.
Columbia University.
Roughly how many arrests, sir? I know you don't have exact number.
I don't
estimate.
have an exact number.
Was there any resistance, or did they all go?
I have no reported injuries.
No reported injuries. No reported injuries. That's good.
All right, no reported injuries.
Okay. They didn't. It depends on what you call an injury, right? When you terrorize somebody like that, you're causing emotional impact, right? Doesn't that have an emotional impact? When you drag a teenage girl off her campus and stick her in a truck, with fucking gates around it, with bars on the window, and then you start putting your hand up her ass to see if she has a bomb. I think that's traumatic. I think that's injurious, if you ask me. So here they go, NYPD, the team, NYPD team police coming in the windows of the second floor. They brought their own flight of steps. Now that's a slick truck right there. Look at that. NYPD says, "Fuck you. We're going in the second floor. Let's bring the truck." Look at the equipment they brought in to dismantle this thing, right? Crazy, right? Absolutely fucking crazy. Did you really need all these people? Did you really all need? I guess you do, because the overwhelming power, the overwhelming force will tell these kids, you don't want to mess with this. This is over. This battle is over. The war isn't over, but the battle is over. NYPD brought the shit to... I can't take these commercials anymore. I can't take it. But great imagery. Thank you, New York Post. Although I disagree with the Post's framing of this story being, anti-Semitic or terrorist protests or whatever the fuck they're calling it. It's not. It's not that at all. I'm yet to see the anti-American. I'm yet to see anti-American rhetoric. If you want to, the kids at Columbia or somewhere took down a American flag and put up a Palestinian flag. Now you can read into that move and say they're anti-American, but that's not really what they are. They're just saying that right now, in terms of flag, let's consider what's happening to our brothers and sisters in Gaza. Right? And they put up the flag. So I don't take real offense to that. And this is a great image of a young woman. She's like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck is going on? How do you guys, in her mind right here, she's saying, how do you people live with yourselves? How do you sleep at night knowing what you're doing over there, right? It just can't be about the money. It just can't be about absolute power and imperialism. It has to be about humanity. You can't kill people and run them out of their nation by the millions because of fucking political garbage, right? Rhetoric about Hamas and all this nonsense and what the jerk-off Benjamin Netanyahu says and what senile Joe Biden co-signs. Right? People are dying. This guy's pissed off. He's pissed off. He took a break from the gay bar. What was these people? Fucking girls. This guy's pissed. Oh, God damn, I can't believe I'm going to fucking jail, man. I'm not going to click on their videos anymore. Yeah, so good imagery. There's the police. They're happy. They won. Team police won. There's a lot of pictures. Oh, my God. Look at these guys. Look at these guys. Yeah, man. Colombia. Oh, it's so terrible. Look at them. Look at these children. How dare them? Oh, the hammer. Only one report that I heard of some hooligan breaking a window. Probably shouldn't have done that, but that's going to happen, right? There's always a 5% majority, a 5% minority troublemaker. 5% of the crowd is the troublemaker. The other 95% are not causing any trouble. So that was great stuff. What's this all about?
Breaking news from overnight. Just look at your screen. Things are getting heated on college campuses from coast to coast as protesters call for an end to the war in Gaza. Protesters taking over UCLA and Columbia University.
Cleo Green joins us this morning from our Breaking News Center with the latest developments, Cleo. And when you see these images, certainly shocking.
Yeah, the images are alarming. Mark D, the protests are growing and they're not peaceful by any means right now.
Oh, yes, they are peaceful. Stop lying. Stop lying.
Take a closer look at the video that we
haven't seen any violence. The only violence we've seen is the violence the police have brought. Other than that, it was extremely peaceful, miss.
combing through overnight. At UCLA here, no officers could be seen.
This is in California, so this is not New York, but let's listen.
During violent clashes between the pro-Palestinian encampment and counter-protesters, students attacking each other. Pro-Israeli demonstrators,
kids are fighting, okay.
Surrounded that pro-Palestinian encampment, spraying pepper spray, and then some setting off fireworks. Multiple injuries have been reported, and we are working to find out just how many and how serious.
All right, so I would say what's happening in LA now. This is where it's getting confusing and ugly. So you have to imagine who are these people instigating the encampment, right? That's now enter FBI, CIA, various operatives. Well, now they're coming in. Why are you attacking peaceful protesters on a campus? To make a political statement or to no? You're bringing the violence. Right? That's what's happening now. You see how the troublemakers come in, and in those troublemakers are intelligence agencies that they're now going to lead it. They're going to lead this whole thing to violence so that they can end it. Because whenever it gets violent and whenever it gets unruly, who wins? The police. They come in with the bats and they stop it. So if you make it violent, you have a wild card to come in there and break it up. So here enter police, enter operatives. Here they are.
Multiple injuries have been reported, and we are working to find out just how
these are fucking kids. These are military people. That's what they do.
And how serious.
Why are they doing that?
Now, hours earlier at Columbia University in New York, police, they used a SWAT truck to get inside of a window and clear a room, taking over.
All right. So the events are now escalating to violence. I would agree with that. I will agree with that. But who's causing the violence? There was no violence, and then the police show up, and then there's violence, and then counter-protesters show up, and then there's even more violence. So anyway, Columbia University anti-Israel protests live update. NYPD raises American flag. Oh, this is great, right? So the NYPD, look at this video. This is fantastic, right? It's almost like a Civil War or American Revolutionary War moment. All right. So some people in America think that the taking down of the Palestinian flag somewhere, wherever someone stuck it up where the American flag should have been, said it was a bad idea. It was in poor taste. So the police, NYPD, went in there and replaced it. Watch this video. It's fantastic. So there's a bunch of cops climbing up a pole, working the pole. The police are working the pole, and I think that may be Eric Adams. No, it's some high official fucking right. So they tore down the Palestinian flag. You saw the disrespect there too. He just threw it on the ground. Watch. There's the Palestinian flag, and he's going to throw it on the ground. But the American flag now, see, to them, you got to understand, the police are all about this. They're all about patriotism, and they think they're doing the right thing. Police think they're doing the right thing. The kids think they're doing the right thing. The CIA and FBI now think they're doing the right thing by bringing violence to dissolve the fight. Everybody's doing the right thing, right? Who's doing the wrong thing? Or is it all right or all wrong? Let's take a picture with the American flag. I'll translate. We have restored democracy. We have restored democracy. Good work, cops. Good work. What else? Plenty of videos. Our friend Lincoln Kareem there in New York was out on the street getting some footage right before this is the day before, right? So we'll see. They're claiming that everything was so violent and disruptive, right? But this is really what's happening. Until the police show up with the violence, those are peaceful cops. They're not going to break anything. These guys are the traffic cops. They're just there to keep the traffic down. But you see what's happening really up there at Columbia. It's not violent. It's just New York. It's a little chaotic. There's people screaming and yelling. There's no violence. As of yesterday, there was no crime or violence at Columbia. Thank you, Lincoln Kareem. I'm just going to fly through this, see if we can get some stuff. People interviewing, people talking to each other. Up at Columbia. No violence. They're pissed off. Kids, students. Yeah, they're right at the entrance of 116th Street and Broadway, I believe. Morningside, Harlem, New York City. End all U.S. aid to Israel. Yep. That's how you get your message out. We'll put a sign up so we could see it. What's on your mind? Signs, signs, everywhere there's signs. What is that? Up. Oh, Shaquem. Lincoln Kareem caught a chemtrail for you. Chemtrail break. So no violence, nothing. Just barging into the entrance. Where's the violence, Columbia? It's too much. They're getting too much attention. Who's causing traffic? It's the police. They're clogging up the street. Can't drive here. Fuck you. Go home. 120. They're a little higher up. That's the top of the school. Creativity, hope, unity, resilience. That's pretty good. Pretty good coverage. Thank you, Lincoln, for that. So this is what it looked like when the shit heated up. This gets good. Roger Hop reports that same things are happening in the Netherlands during the weekend. Cool, very good. Sure, I mean Holland is instrumental in dumping money into NATO and Israel. All the European nations are, as guilty as the United States. Britain, although the United States is leading the charge, Britain is right behind them. France, they're all fucking saying the same thing. Your country, the Dutch, the fucking everybody. They're all, Germans. Everybody is on the side of Israel. I hear you. So let's start again. So here's a bunch of teenage girls and some boys sprinkled in, mostly girls. Teenage girls are now going to get dismantled by hundreds of police. Singing girls. So now these kids are probably fucking nervous. Like the police are not playing games anymore. Watch how they move them out of the way like objects. Just get out of the way. We're going through. And then as they disperse, that's when they get arrested. Police are very slick. They're very slick. Watch this. They're not paying attention to you. Just ignore them. They're not going to go in there and touch them. They're gonna wait until they what. The police are so skilled. See that? See how they move them out of the way. Get out of the way. They're moving them out. Get out of the way. They're pushing him into the trap. It's brilliant. It's brilliant how they do it. Nobody gets hurt. It's just they're not manhandling the kids. They're saying, "Listen, it's over. You got to get out of here." Right? You lost the battle. It's time. It's over. Now, move along, kids. Move along. Those are just flashbangs. Those are nothing. Those are just flashbangs. That's games that the police play to get your attention. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, there's gunshots. Everybody shits in their pants, and then the police come in and save the day. They create the distraction.
You got it back up. You got to get that.
It looks like the students are throwing garbage at the police. So the report is that there has not been any tear gas, any injuries, nothing like that. This is good stuff. Whoever got this videos got it right, man. Good job. Haberluffen, a Jew. Haber. Oh, all right, now we're manhandling the teenage girls. Get your hands off the teenage girls. Each cop is required to grab one teenage girl. You see the NYPD last night, they sent out the email. If you'd like to come to the rally and mishandle teenage girls, sign up for overtime. So the big event, right? The big event. Oh, they're all fucking kids, man. This is wrong. There's something very wrong about this picture. Right? Who has Hey, fat fucking cop, why did you just mishandle the plant? What did the plant do to you? Why is he's got to throw the plant? He took the tree. The tree is to blame. Fuck you, tree. Fuck you, Greenpeace. Jerk off. Let's lock up the teenagers. All right. We don't go inside. We just see people getting corralled out. Now they're out on the street. Singing. Now, in this pack, you watch the videos that come out over time because there's a lot of cameras running. Look at all these cameras. Everybody's filming inside of it. So there's going to be some incredible footage coming out very soon. You just have to wait for it. They'll put it out. People will start to put it out. And then I get to talk about it. Roger Hopp says, plant lives matter too. Yeah, man. Fucking, you see that cop? How dare you, man? He's a fucking plant killer. Yeah. What else? Looks like we're inside the campus by the tents. And more cops than you could fucking shake a stick at. More cops than you could shake a stick at. And that is it. It's over. It's over. Democracy Now! Tell us about it.
Democracy Now!, democracynow.org, the War and Peace Report is calling for an end to it.
Oh,
6-year-old Palestinian Rajab, almost 2 weeks ago. The hall was also the site of an historic student occupation in 1968. Students have renamed the building Hind Hall in honor of Hind Rajab, a 6-year-old Palestinian girl killed by the Israeli military in Gaza.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Police across the country are continuing to crack down on student protesters calling for an end to Israel's assault on Gaza. In Texas, police made at least 100 arrests Monday at a student-led encampment at the University of Texas, Austin. Earlier this morning, police raided an encampment at the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, arresting at least 25 people. In California, officials at California State Polytechnic University, Humboldt, have closed the school's campus for the rest of the semester in an effort to shut down a student occupation.
They shut the school down. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. No school, kids, go home because of your fucking behavior.
Meanwhile, at the New School here in New York, students have expanded their protests by occupying the lobby of the Parsons School of Design.
That's only like a few miles away from Columbia. The New School is it's in the Village, 20th. It's like 12th Street. It's 100 blocks away, right? So downtown, there's another rally, right? The whole shit is expanding. Is the point? It's in LA. It may have started at Columbia, but it's gonna move quickly and spill over into the streets, and that's where it's going to get violent. That's where we're going to go through the whole smashing and breaking. Enter troublemakers. Enter paid agitators. Enter intelligence. That's what they do.
Students at the fashion.
If you don't believe that, if you don't believe the last part of that intelligence invades and or infiltrates or what's the word I'm looking for? Infiltrate. They've been infiltrated. The protests have now been infiltrated. It's over. Nobody knows who's who. Nobody knows who to trust anymore. There's so many oddballs in the rally now, and a lot of them are young military operatives, people that are trained to go in there and disrupt, right? You always bring it to violence, always. That's what military does. Bring it to the violence, and then we know how to handle them. Once it's violent, we know what to do.
Institute of Technology are continuing their encampment in their school lobby as well. New protest.
All right, so Amy Goodman is on it. Is this 1960s? So do we need a fucking hippie movement again in America to bring everybody home?
Anything at all?
Yeah, I think it's nice.
It's not.
Are we here? Are we here again? Is it 1969 all over again? Marcus Conte reporting.
Nice. Why is it nice?
I don't know, because they can express what they think.
People can express it. Are you expressing what you think?
No.
Why are you at the Lovin'? Because I think it's fun and I get a good sense of community spirit I don't anywhere else.
What, do you think there's a love revolution going on?
I hope so.
Why do you hope so?
Well, because, I mean, we're just too... I mean, up to date, the world has been in such bad condition that love is a very good start to get it cleaned up, I think.
Why are you here?
Because I like lovins.
Are you a part of the love generation?
Yes.
What's different about the love generation?
Oh, I don't know. The whole world just seems to be happy. I mean, when everybody's in love, everybody seems to be so happy here.
Do you love me?
Yes, I love everybody.
Is it possible to love everybody?
Yes.
How come? How come people haven't loved everybody for 2,000 years?
Because they've been mixed up.
Did you think this is the answer?
Yes.
Do you take drugs?
Huh?
Do you take drugs?
No.
Would you ever take drugs?
Yes.
You would?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm experimental.
Do you think this country, at this time, needs something that it hasn't got?
Yes.
What does it need?
Love. The whole people have to know each other, you know?
What about people older than, say, 30? Older people. Do you think they can indulge in this too?
Yes, they should.
Do they?
I don't know if they do, but they should.
What do you think older people think of all this?
Most of them think it's ridiculous.
Why do you think they think it's ridiculous?
Because I don't think it can be done. You know, they don't think people can do it.
Do you think you can manage to do this without the help of, say, grass or LSD?